Welcome to this month's Stamps by Judith and Heather fun idea. This month I'm going to show you just a few fun cards for decorating the snow globe or just any globe, and I've used it a lot, you can tell. I have pink and all sorts of marker all over it because it's just a really fun little thing. If you know Archery for All Seasons, it's very similar to that, and you can make it a globe of all seasons. We're going to start off with this fun little peanut elephant card. Some of this other one aside for a moment. And before I start, I'm going to show you at the end of the video, you can see this list of all the colors of the Tombow markers that I'm going to use on the card, or that I have used on this card. I may not actually physically use all of them at this very moment. So here's our elephant card. I'm going to start off with a piece of stock. Move him. And a quick drawing pad for watercolors. Ink up my globe. And I like to stamp on one edge of the paper or the other, not in the middle, because that way if I mess up I'm not wrecking the whole sheet. And then on a scratch sheet of paper, I'm going to stamp the globe again. It's just a faint copy of it, but that's all I need, because with this I'm going to create my mask. And I'm going to take and cut out the center of the globe. Take just a second to do. Alright. And there is the snow globe mask. I'm going to set that aside. For the peanut one, I'm going to stamp my peanuts all around. My elephant and my cans are separate pieces, because rather than try to figure out how to mask all of that together, I've stamped, cut out my peanut can, and I will show you how to color one of those and how to color the elephant. I have that. But first of all, I'll do the peanut can second. I'm going to take and cover up my globe with my mask, and I'm going to take my peanut stubby and I'm just going to throw some peanuts around. Put some down where the elephant would be standing. Now you can easily stamp some images between the reflection, if you don't want them to show in the reflection, by using a scrap piece of round paper. And there's my peanut behind my reflection. If you want to overlap your peanuts, just take a scrap with a little bit of a round edge. And my peanuts are overlapped. And I'll do that. Okay, now when I take it away, there are my peanuts inside my globe. And then I'm going to take and determine that I want peanuts around the bottom of my globe and around the peanut can. Throw a few over here. I have a bunch of peanuts around the bottom of my can. You can see some around there. And now to color these, I'm going to grab a soft brown. Actually, before I do the soft brown, I'm going to start off with a soft lemon yellow, just to give the peanuts a nice sort of golden color underneath. And quickly throwing it on there. I'm not filling in every little space, just enough to get a little lemony color underneath. And I'm going to grab my brown. This is a soft teddy bear brown. And I'm coloring it, making sure on each peanut that I leave just a little bit of the yellow showing through. And again, I'm not worrying too much about it. And we want to add a little more definition. So I'm going to keep a scratch paper up here, pick up a little bit of the dark brown with my light brown marker, and go in and add the shadowy look. Does not hurt my light brown marker in the least to do this, so I have to keep going back and picking up a little bit of the dark brown. Alright. Okay, and then I'm going to take my dark brown marker and just add where the deepest shadows on the peanut would be, where they're overlapped. Okay, so my peanuts are all colored. The hardest part about this is getting the right lids on the right markers. Now I'm going to color my snow globe. And I'm missing one of the colors for my snow globe. Oh, here he is. This is sort of a icy glaciery blue. And I'm just going to go around the edge, not worrying if I get any on the peanuts, even though it adjusts the color a little bit. It also gives the reflection of being under glass. A little around the reflection and in the reflection. And I'm going to grab a little bit of a periwinkle blue. Oops. I'm just going to throw it in there. A little bit closer to the edge of the snow globe. It doesn't have to be perfect. And in the reflection as well, you can deepen that a little bit. Soft gray, just to pull color around. So there's my glass on my snow globe. I'm going to color the base. Grab kind of a nice bright green. Pick up a mossy green, just a shade. And go in and add a little bit deeper tone here and there. And then to color the base, just going to quickly put this really pretty magenta color. Every time you go over it, it gets a little bit darker. And I'm going to blend, picking up the dark color. Do that. Get my shadows. Alright. So that's basically the snow globe and the peanuts. We need to put the fun stuff around it and in it. I'm going to set my snow globe aside. And we're going to color my elephant. Starting off pink on his cheeks, pink in his ears, a bit of pink on his toes, bottom of his belly. Grab my soft gray. Just throw a base of gray on him. Of course, I'm avoiding his nice white tusks. And then I'm going to grab a dark gray. There's my soft gray, there's my dark gray. I'm going to pick up my dark gray, my light gray marker. I can get my shadows. Go under his trunk, his head pops off a little bit. Looks like it's coming forward. Underneath. Alright, a little bit more darker gray around his tusks. Put a little bit of the darker gray inside his ears. Set back a little bit. Alright. And then if you want, give him a little color. This is the Icy Glacier Blue. Just putting a little on there and brighten him up. Quickly cut him out. It's fairly easy to cut out. Don't have to get real tight on the little hairies on the top of his head, so you don't really see the white around it when he's in the snow globe. And the reason I cut it out is I like to have a little more precise placement than trying to mask it inside the globe. This way I can get it exactly where I want it. Alright, here's my peanut globe and my elephant. Oops, dropped my elephant. And you'll notice that he has a flat bottom, the globe is round. I simply, to get his toes round, take and just sort of score it with my thumbnail. A little bit of the edge to cut off. And by cutting off just the outside edge of his toes, he's now sitting in the round snow globe. And then I'm going to take this, grab a scratch sheet of paper, glue stick. Helps if you squeeze the glue stick or roll the glue stick up. I'm going to take, and I can decide exactly where to place him. There's my elephant in my globe. Now for the peanut cans, you can put them sideways, you can stack them up, and I'm going to show you how to quickly color them. I'm going to start off with my soft gray. soft gray, go in, tap just a little bit of the dark gray here and there so you get the shading. On the outside of the label, and where the handle attaches. I have that. And I just about put the wrong lids on the wrong markers. And take and add a little bit of blue. And some brown. That. And then the peanut butter label I like to do with bright colors. I'm going to grab my lemon yellow just to set a base color and then brighten it up with my brighter yellow. Add a golden color. Deep red. Oops. Go back in. Soften it. You know, you can't see them too well. There's some little peanuts on the peanut butter label. And there's our can. Move the markers aside. And I'm going to quickly cut this out. I'm not going to try to cut inside the little space of the handle. It would just be driving myself crazy. Okay, so there's my other peanut butter can. You can take and adjust the heights. Grab, oops, another scratch piece of paper. My glue stick. Determine where I want that to go. I'm going to actually slide it up a little bit so it doesn't look like my peanut butter can is sitting right on top of a peanut. Push that one down a little bit. Now this one, I want the peanuts to look like they're spilling out of it. I'm going to do the same thing I did before and just kind of score with my thumbnail where the peanuts would be. And then I'm going to cut off that little bit of a lip, and I can make it look like the peanuts are coming out. And then to just fix where the white inside of the handle is, go back and add a little bit of color where it would be. And then I'm also going to take my soft gray and add my soft gray shadows. And that's my elephant in a snow globe or peanut globe card. If you want, just to make it look like a little bit of the peanut butter is spilled out, you can add a little bit of brown. have my frog and a fern card. So I'm going to take, again, a piece of cardstock and my snow globe. And stamp my snow globe. And if you heard that, that's a minion from my kids that I keep forgetting to pick up. So there's my snow globe mask. And I'm going to grab my mushroom and put some mushrooms floating around my globe. This time, the base inside my snow globe is my rock pile stamp. I'm going to take I'm going to turn it a little bit just so I don't end up with rocks on my cardstock. So there's my rocks in a snow globe. And then do it this way. Put some rocks on either side of the snow globe. Sticking out like that. And an extra rock. I'm going to take, and to quickly color this, we would take that ice blue and the dark blue. Oops, I forgot to put some ice blue in the reflection. And let's see, I need to color my rocks. I'm going to throw a little bit of gray in my rocks. I have extra rocks stamped over here. Throw that. Stay close to my ink pads. Never good to just leave one of those sitting around. A little bit of blue on my rocks, nothing too precise. And then your moss green and for grasses. You can see that I'm not really worrying about staying in every little line and detail. Go back and throw a little bit of blue in the grass. And then a soft brown. And then a little bit shadow here and there. Dark gray on the rocks. Just to make them pop a little bit here and there. And to color my mushrooms, I'm using soft magenta, darken it a little bit, tapping the tip to tip. Darken my mushrooms. You can use any color of mushroom you want. It's kind of fun to make up kind of fun colors. And I'm going to keep my dark open. Just hit where the shadows would be. pop them a little bit more. And for the inside of my mushroom, just a little bit of orange. Okay. Base of the snow globe, you can do any color. Try to make it look a little more natural. There's the ring. Oh. Grab my bright green. Pick up some of the dark green with my bright green marker. And then go back with my dark green. Add the shadows. Okay, and that's basically your snow globe. You can take, then add, I cut out my frog, that way I can put him wherever I want him. I like to kind of maybe not center him in the globe. And then I have my ferns, those I already stamped and cut out. I prefer to stamp and cut out rather than try to mask everything. You can overlap them. All right. And then I had the second rock piles that you could then cut out, overlap over the bottom of the globe, make it look a little more woodsy, add a couple little extra mushrooms, and you have your woodland frog snow globe.